Ay, sa wakas gumana rin. Actually, kanina ko pa mga 8:50 tinatry paganahin yung Streamlabs. It's not working right. I'm not sure why. Pero once you start the stream, pag naayos na yung YouTube settings, it starts crashing. So, yes, good morning sa inyong lahat. Good morning guys. Medyo, medyo sabaw tuloy ako kasi yeah, Streamlabs was kind of acting up. It won't let me go live on time, basically. Actually, gising na ako alas 5 pa lang nung umaga. I've been working a bit. And then I was like, okay, sige, 8:50, let's start the stream kind of early. So, ayun, I tried starting the stream and it was crashing. Teka, hold on, I'm gonna turn on my lights kasi kanina pa madilim rito. Hey! I'm back! Zoom in, zoom out yung ano ko. So, let's see. Sino ang mga nandito? Nandito si Ryan. Nandito si Katsuham. Nandito si Ken, si Lei, si Mirei. Yes, so yeah, we're off to a strong start today. A late but strong start. So, let's go. Let's check out kung ano yung mga news natin this Wednesday. Ayusin ko lang yung channel ko. There we go. So, first things first, ang una nating news is remember last episode we talked about this small bird got blown by the wind 50 miles inland. So apparently that's not the weirdest one of that kind of thing, kasi ang una nating balita for today is penguin found 1,800 miles from home on the New Zealand beach. So yeah, 1,800 miles. That's kind of a weird detour if you ask me. So basahin natin yung news. A penguin that apparently ended up about 1,800 miles off its intended course became the member of its species in history. Became the third member of its species in history to be found on New Zealand. So, si Harry Singh posted videos to Facebook when he encountered an Adelaide penguin wandering on a Christchurch area beach. So, the Kaikoura Wildlife Hospital said that the young penguin, native to Antarctica, was fatigued and reluctant to return to the sea when it was found that far from home. So, the penguin is now in care of the Christchurch Penguin Rehabilitation, which is managed by Thomas and Christina Strack in conjunction with the South Island Wildlife Hospital. So, the New Zealand Department of Conservation said that the penguin was given a health checkup and released in the Banks Peninsula in hopes that it would be able to find its way back home. Pero 1,800 miles, no? So, an ecologist named David Ainley, he's an expert on Adelaide penguins, said that members of the species are known to travel far when they are outside of their breeding season. But this kind of far is a bit too much naman. Parang super unusual daw to. And remember yung Doofenshmirtz meme na if I had a penny for something? So in this case, if they had a penny for every Adelaide penguin that gets washed off sa New Zealand, they'd have 3 pennies. But, it's not much, but it's weird that it happened thrice. And the New Zealand Department of Conservation said that the penguin is named Pingu by locals. Wala lang, kasi, sikat si. Pero grabe, di ba? Ganun kalayo. Parang naligaw ka lang konti, mag-detour tayo. Siguro ang worst na sa akin na naligaw is I was off by siguro 5 to 10 kilometers. Kasi ang storya nun is yung sasakyan na nandun kami, we were I think NLEX yun. I'm not sure kung NLEX or SLEX. Pero parang we missed an exit and we didn't know kung meron pang backup exit, so we just kept going. So I think we missed like 3 or 4 exits before kami makapunta doon sa pupuntahan namin. Papunta kami sa ano nun eh. Papunta kami sa, not sure kung Rizal area or something. Basta matagal na yun, high school pa kami. Hindi pa ako nakakalabas sa aking bahay na sa aking pinagtandaan na lalawigan. But basically, yun lang. So being off by 10 kilometers for me is kind of disconcerting already. Much less 1,800 miles. Although I'm not sure if that would make its way back home. I mean, Antarctica naman, ganun ba kalayo? I thought New Zealand was almost next to Antarctica, yung lowest point. Pero hopefully makabalik naman si Pingu sa kanyang panggagalingan, and hopefully may makasama siyang partner kasi breeding season daw, no? Kaya sila naligaw. So there's that. Oh, umakyat si Ras. Umakyat si Ras sa aking computer just now. Hello, Ras. Get down from there. Okay, you're gonna sleep there. Okay, sure. So yes, sabi nga ni Pingu, in-interview nila si Pingu, sabi na, ganun daw siya. So yun, yun ang first natin na balita. So from something na medyo malayo, punta tayo naman sa another thing that gets washed up. Yeah, actually may penguins sa southern shore. Sa shores ng, apparently may penguins doon sa Antarctica rin. Meron. Ang wala sa South Pole ay polar bears. That's why it's called Antarctica. It roughly translates there are no bears there. Not sure how, but apparently that's the meaning of Antarctica. Like, there are no bears there. So there's Arctic where there are bears and Antarctica where there are no bears. And ayun, so from something that got washed off ng ganyan, let's look for another thing na at least ito alam natin na penguin. Pero yung sunod natin na balita, mysterious metal box washes up on Florida beach. Okay. Di ba to baliktad na bangka lang? Anyway, let's check. Mysterious metal box washes up on Florida beach. May connection kaya to kay Florida, man. So, a mysterious metal box that washed up on the Florida beach might be an old ballast tank from a ship, sabi ng officials, pero they still can't tell. Visitors to Playa Linda Beach in Brevard County said that they first noticed the large rusted item in the boardwalk number 7 area on Friday. So last week pa to. It looks like an oil drum of some sort, a big drum, sabi ni Tom O'Shea, which is one of the witnesses that saw the thing. Kristen Neifel, resource manager for the Canaveral National Seashore, said officials aren't sure what the object is, but it might have once served as a ship's ballast tank, a compartment that holds the water to stabilize the vessel. So yun yung best guess at this point. Neifel said officials determined that the 20-foot long box is empty, so it does not pose a health risk to the public. So she said officials are still working on a plan to remove the object. Unlike maybe some boats or other things that wash up, where we can kind of chainsaw it apart and get it over one of our boardwalks, it doesn't look like it can be cut up. So it's probably made of thick steel or something. So it's going to have to be removed from the water, from the ocean side. Pero yun nga, feel ko lang kay Florida man to eh. It's a mysterious box. Probably his submarine or something. Underwater vehicle. Or pwede nga ring spaceship na pinark lang niya dyan for it's Florida man. Kaya hindi nila maintindihan kahit na it should be obvious at first glance sa mga nakakaalam. Pero since it's Florida man's kind of thing, so yan, medyo mysterious yung dating niya. And I think, not gonna lie, if you flip it upside down, maybe cut off half of it, It looks like a boat already. Pero ang theory nila why it's called the ballast is, yun nga, una, mukhang hollow siya sa loob. Pangalawa, ito yung tubig, ito yung butas. There's a hole in the middle where the water is supposed to go in. And yun yung yun lang yung nila doon. Yun lang yung hula nila, pero yun nga. It's too thick to cut up. So, yeah, malaki yung chance na it's a naval it's a part of a big ship before. But how did it get washed up there if it's that heavy? Normally, heavy stuff tends to just stay in place. must be one hell of So kung ganyan kabigat na wash off lang sa shore, ang theory ng iba diyan, it could probably move on its own. So it could be Florida Man's vehicle. All right, so that's it for that Florida box. The Florida box that got stuck in Florida Beach. That's probably owned by Florida Man. So let's move to something more fun. Ito medyo may konting sci-fi yung hula eh. So punta tayo sa sci-fi talaga, which is collection of more than 70,000 Darth Vader items moves to Texas. O, diba? A man who recently moved with his wife from Washington, D.C. to Texas brought along something unusual, his collection of more than 70,000 items related to the Star Wars villain Darth Vader. So, si Bill McBride, who recently moved to the Rio Grande Valley with his wife Rebecca, said he started collecting Darth Vader items when he was young and turned the Vader Vault into a serious collection about 30 years ago. McBride estimated in 2015 that he had spent about $270,000 on what was then just over 60,000 items, and his collection has since grown to more than 70,000 items, with the total price unknown. So, I couldn't afford my own collection today, sabi ni McBride, the one that owns the collection. So, McBride said his collection of toys, paintings, unique helmets, and other items continues to grow. And it's something that still brings me joy and still really makes me happy to do it. We all have our hobbies and our interests, and this is something I truly enjoy, sabi niya. McBride said one item that he takes particular pride in is an original stage performance helmet from George Lucas' Super Live Adventure in Japan. I absolutely love it. It was offered to me by a good friend of mine, sabi ni McBride, and he knew it was going to a good home, so it kinda checks all those boxes. It's a super significant piece in its own way. It has a sentimental value, and there's just the history behind it. So, unang-una, sabi ni Ryan, I think he probably likes Darth Vader. Counter argument. Maybe he hates Darth Vader so much, he wants to study Darth Vader, so when they finally meet, he knows all his weaknesses. But I'm pretty sure this should be this could be in a Guinness Book of World Records kind of thing, right? Like, biggest collection of Darth Vader items. Yeah, that's totally a Guinness Book thing, diba? I'm not really a fan of Darth Vader. I'm more of a Mandalorian fan. Kahit nung wala pa yung Mandalorian na series, mas ma-appeal sa akin yung Mandalorian characters like sina Boba Fett, sina Jango Fett, the clones by extension. Mas gusto ko mas trip ko yung mga yon kaysa sa mga Jedi tsaka sa Sith. Although I like the sabers, I like the lightsabers, pero more of the Mandalorian / clone trooper guy. There was a time na super Star Wars fan ako. That was high school. I read up the books, I play the games, actually still play some of the games. I haven't played Lego Star Wars. I didn't have the money to buy it. I did have Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy, and Star Wars The Old Republic. I played I was part of the biggest guild there. And yun, basically I really loved Star Wars before. Ngayon medyo nagmelot na kasi syempre, I mean, now that I look at it, I look back, it's not really, you know, I mean, sikat siya, okay, sikat siya. Pero kung if that one aired today, it wouldn't hold, you know, it wouldn't be as popular as before. So, kaso yun nga, wala naman siyang kalaban during the time, so that's why it was able to, same as Godzilla. If you release Godzilla today without the history of Godzilla, that would have been a flop. Ako, yun nga, pero if I was a Jedi, I would have like the dual-bladed stuff. Like either twin blades or actual yung double-bladed lang na mahaba yung hilt. I'm not gonna play with a single saber. Parang ganon. Pero, no, Waba Fett, si Waba Fett, malakas yan kasi Waba Fett, yung fighting style ni Waba Fett is designed around counter-attacking. Parang ganon. So, matatalo si Count Dooku kay Waba. Kasi di ba may there are like 7 forms of lightsaber combat. Si Waba Fett kind of designed the 9th form, which is mostly based around counter-attacking and stalling until makapag-build up ng offense yung makakampi niya. So yeah, Waba Fett is a good Jedi. He can hold the line, dish back punishment. And yun nga, and it carries the Fett line, so the Fett family name, so may Mandalorian background din siya. So yun. So that's it for speaking of so this one could be a Guinness World Record on its own. Pero let's move to yet another ridiculous Guinness World Record. Parang nagiging staple na rin sa episode na to yung mga walang kwentang records, no? And in this case, it's hindi yan. Oh, namali yung picture ko. Okay, sige. Tanggalin natin yung picture. Wala, yun ang anak last time eh. Yun ang anak last time. Teka, tanggalin natin to. Okay. Wala na muna picture. Hayaan muna natin ganyan. Para hindi naman Okay. So, Idaho man makes 2,919 consecutive catches while juggling axes. An Idaho man with a talent for breaking Guinness World Records recaptured one of his previously held titles by making 2,919 consecutive catches while juggling axes. David Rush, who has broken more than 200 Guinness World Records, really 200 Guinness World Records, to promote STEM education, previously held the record for most consecutive axe juggles. Okay. And he set the record in 2018 na yung previous record was 839. So, here's the catch. The record was beaten in 2020 by a different person who completed 937 catches in a single juggling session. Okay, so apparently there's more than one person trying this ridiculous one. And Rush said he wanted to completely crush the record with his latest attempt. So so hindi lang siya he didn't just beat it, he also added around 2,000 more catches, juggling for a total of 21 minutes and 11 seconds before he dropped an axe. Rush said he recaptured the record in celebration of Guinness World Records Day, which is Wednesday. So apparently today is Guinness World Records Day. So siguro pag next time na may so every Wednesday na lang para to honor that thing, gagawin ko na rin yon. Magsiset na rin ako ng record lagi. Mag-news na rin ako na tungkol sa So ayan, sabi dito 2,000 more juggles. Parang unang-una, what the hell? Who needs to make yun nga who needs to make that many juggle throws. And I'm not sure what's wrong with Guinness kung ano na napapatulan. If anything deserves a record, it's the previous one with the 70,000 Darth Vader items. Kasi feel ko, if you juggle the same, yun nga, sure, mag-juggle ka like more than that, pero if it's not a proper axe, it wouldn't beat the same record, diba? So, like I said before, I think magsiset rin ako ng bagong record. Actually, I've already set a new record. Hindi ko palang pinapasa. Processing pa lang sa Guinness World Records. Pero yung record ko is most number of coffee coasters stacked on top of each other while next to a mic used by a Vtuber from the Philippines. So, yun. So, I'm a current world record holder with 4 coasters. And ipapasa ko to sa Guinness World Record. Sana matanggap nila. Sana matanggap nila yung record ko. Ako rin parang feel ko, I'm gonna tab out for a bit. Hanap muna ako ng ibang Yes, exactly, Izziel. It's oddly specific. Guinness World Records are super oddly specific that nobody bothers trying that. I also had another record na I'm pretty sure Guinness World Records would also consider this. Aside from most coasters stacked next to a mic being used by a Filipino VTuber, meron din ako na longest time that an aircon remote is leaned against the second monitor of a 2-monitor setup being used by a VTuber from the Philippines during 9 a.m. in the morning. So, yun yung second na Guinness World Record na gusto kong i-attempt. And it's already at mga 20 seconds na. Parang I think it's more than enough na to set the record. That's it. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let's go to ang paborito nating news na about our favorite superhero. Medyo may teaser na kanina kasi meron na siya nung nag-wash off yung... Oh, so nag-wash off yung parang mysterious object kanina. This one washed off. It's basically a teaser. You know how before Thor was showed sa MCU, pinakita yung hammer niya sa Alright, see you around, Ryan. So, 'di ba 'yun nga, yung pinakita yung Mjolnir niya. Ito yung equivalent yung kay Florida Man. So, eto na si Florida Man, ang kaibigan ng walang kaibigan, kakampi ng walang kakampi, kaaway ng walang kaaway, at taga-api ng mga walang nang-aapi. So, Florida Man. Tingnan natin kung ano ang pinaka-latest na exploits, heroic deeds ni Florida Man. Oy, Ryan, by the way, if you are gonna be around later, I'm gonna be streaming MechWarrior online. And I'm gonna be doing a special event. Pero mamaya, more on that later. Si Florida Man, wala pa actually. Florida Man. Hindi ko alam. Wala pa siyang theme song, pero you know how Florida Man, I'm pretty sure he's gonna come up with some weird Kung mayroong marunong mag-remix hanap tayo ng multiple voice lines ni Florida Man, and then it's just add the beat to it, like ganun, I didn't do it, mga ganun. But I'm not a music person, so I'm gonna let someone else do the thing. Or baka meron na nga Florida Man theme song. So anyway, ano mga ba yung latest niya na heroic deeds? Let's see. And then Florida Man steals a bucket truck so he didn't have to walk home. Okay. So lately mahilig sa transportation si Florida Man, no? Una yung boat kanina, ngayon naman a bucket truck. So Florida Man has been, I wouldn't say arrested, but escorted to the police station in Florida for stealing a truck and dragging its driver along the ground with his super strength. Police say that his reason for taking the vehicle was that he didn't want to walk home, diba? The incident took place in Bunnell, Florida, and it began when Flagler County Sheriff's Office responded to a call about a carjacking. So a power line crew was driving a bucket truck on SR 100 West in Bunnell when they noticed an unknown male in the back of the truck. Hindi nila makita na si Florida man yun kasi nasa likod umaandar yung truck. So the victim in the following truck stated that the unidentified Florida man refused to exit the back of the bucket truck and notified the company of the situation. Okay? In a video of the incident released by the sheriff's department, deputies who arrived on the scene appeared to wake Florida man, who initially seems to be very groggy before abruptly running away. So, natulog pa siya dun sa the suspect, also known as Florida man, got into the victim's vehicle and started to drive away. So, sinaway siya. So, like, bakit mo ako ginising? Hindi mo ba kilala ako si Florida man? At dahil dyan, kukunin ko truck mo. Yun, okay. So, a few hours later, authorities found the stolen truck abandoned about 20 miles away in Ormond Beach. Oh, guys, pumunta si Florida man sa beach. That connects. It just makes sense with this one. I think he's transferring from one vehicle to another. So, anyway, during questioning, Florida man said na he acquired the bucket truck because he did not want to walk all the way back home. So now he's currently at the police station, and he's gonna be transferred to Flagler County kasi he will not really face charges of carjacking, theft, or motor vehicle or grand theft. He's not really gonna face charges. More like he will educate people about the dangers he will be recognized for demonstrating the possible dangers of carjacking, theft of our motor vehicle, and/or grand theft. O, diba? So, si Florida man, sabi lang niya, guys, I don't like people carjacking. And because I'm a superhero, I'm gonna demonstrate to you the dangers of carjacking to the public. So, I'm gonna steal this, ganon. Tsaka diba, remember, bucket trucks are used for power lines. See, that's the keyword. That is the keyword. Power. Diba? And, Florida man in power, is super powerful. You get the idea, diba? So, yan ang pinaka-latest na exploit ni Florida man. And, ang masasabi ko lang sa kanya ay salamat po sa pag-educate sa mga tao sa Florida about crime. Saludo kami sa iyo, Florida man. I hope nakauwi ka ng matiwasay sa iyong bangka. I'm not sure. Anyway, guys. This is Wednesday. And nangyari na to before. Nangyari na to uli. So, we are going for the next segment. Which is... Alam na ng iba to. X is cancelled. So, X is cancelled. Wait lang. Bago tayo mag-X is cancelled, kuha lang akong kape. Watch my avatar go wonky. Woo! Wow! Okay, hello? Okay. Okay, game. Hanapin natin. Sino ang sunod na cancel? Ang mga sunod na cancel. So, this week's entry, kakaroon tayo ng mga konting, meron tayong mga, lagi tayong may 4 na ika-cancel every week. Kasi ka-cancel sila. So, So, oh, he got the jabby. Nice. Can you share some of the jabbies here right now? Can you? Is it possible to share the jabbies right now? Katsu? Kasi ngayon actually nag-ano lang ako, cornflakes. Oh no, it's in your tongue. So you cannot share the jabbies ngayon. Oh, then that means we'll get to see you on Wednesday. We'll get to see you on Wednesday. All right, so yes, next Wednesday, Katsuham, we'll get to see you later next week. So yan, unang-una muna. So, sino ang una natin sa X's Cancelled? Siyempre, walang iba kundi si Nor Takumi, an Archmage Vtuber. Hey, what you doing, Ras? Nakalugyo. Okay, ito. So, si Nor Takumi is an Archmage Vtuber. Active siya sa Twitch, active siya sa YouTube. Pero active rin siya ng konti sa Twitter, pero ang pinaka-importante sa lahat, he's cancelled this week. So, bakit cancelled si Nor Takumi? Kasi una, he won't take gifts of gratitude. So, mangyayari niyan, tutulungan ka niya sa Warframe or some other, he's gonna help you. And then, when you ask him na, how can we pay you back for your, for doing this favor, ganon. Hindi niya tatanggapin, no need to thank me or no need to give me anything in return. So, ibig sabihin, grabe, lahat ng i-offer mo sa kanya not good enough. Kasi, oh my God, lahat na lang ng i-offer natin. Kung tinulungan ka niya, kasi ikaw gusto mo siyang bawian, parang sige, we want to return the favor. No, your favor, don't need your favor, basically. Di niya kailangan ng favors niyo. So, dahil dyan, Nor, you are cancelled. And next point. Mass murderer. Yeah, he is a mass murderer sa Warframe. So, ganito kasi yun. Yung mga hindi naglalaro ng Warframe, you basically have to kill stuff to increase your rank. And sa lahat ng Warframe players na VTubers na kilala ko, siya yung pinaka high rank. So he has killed the most out of every PH VTuber na naglalaro ng Warframe. Siya yung may pinakamataas na kill count sa lahat. So he is a mass murderer. So isa siyang legit na Tangano. And dahil dyan, cancelled. Hindi pa rin siya cancelled. Cancelled na siya ngayon. So, with the 2 bullet points. And of course, third bullet point, Noir. And for that, cancelled. And last but not the least, hindi pa siya nag-guest, hindi pa siya nagpapakita sa after hours ni Marcel. Hindi pa siya nagpapakita sa after hours. Nakailang drinking stream na ako. Hindi pa natin siya nahagilap ever. Si Noir, nagpakita na. Pero si Noir, hindi pa. So, dahil dyan, Noir Takumi, you are cancelled. Okay? So, yan. Tandaan niyo yung pagmumukha niya na. Tandaan niyo yung pagmumukha yung Archmage na yan. So, ngayon naman, hanap tayo ng sunod na. Next one. Next natin na nasa cancelled list ay teka, nakalimutan ko na kung sino nilagay ko rito. Si Okuma Hoshitsuki. He is a horned bear. Ba't bumalik yung ko? Okay. Si Okuma Hoshitsuki. By the way, kung sakali mag-crash yung PC ko, alam niyo na yun. Kasi kung kanina nagka-crash yung Streamlabs ko, big chance na mag-crash din to randomly anyway. So, si Okuma Hoshitsuki, also known as a horned bear. Not sure kung VTuber na siya if he already started streaming, pero I'm just gonna put him as a horned bear. So, he's cancelled for Una, he doesn't want to debut. Gawa ng live to the avatar. Tapos magtitis ng overlays and stuff. Tapos ayaw namang i-announce kung kailan magde-debut. Sabi ko, oy, mag-debut ka na. Ayaw ka pa, sabi niya. I mean, yeah, he'll debut in his own time. Pero until then, Okuma, you are cancelled. Next point, he wouldn't let me answer with yes nung tinanong if I want to put cereal or milk first during breakfast, di ba? Kayo ba? Do you guys put milk first or cereal first? Kasi ako, I just do it. So, yun. So, dahil dyan, he wouldn't let me take an answer. He wouldn't let me answer with yes for that. Okuma Hoshitsuki, you are cancelled. And nung November 11, he kind of tweeted na he broke something on November 11. So that one, hello Miss Dicey, welcome. We are just right here canceling people. So ako, if you ask me if I'm gonna put cereal first or milk first, yes, I agree. So next one naman, next point. He broke something on the internet on November 11. For that, you have to check his Twitter first. To find out yung context. It's in Japanese and I don't really read Japanese stuff. Pero apparently, it turns out na something broke or something else. So, dahil dyan, Okuma Hoshitsuki, you are already 1, 2, 3 cancelled. So, and of course, last but not the least, he stays up late. And you guys, alam nyo naman, di ba? Ang mga bears, kailangan natutulog yan ng maaga. Tsaka lalo na yung mga may sungay. So, kailangan matulog ang mga bears na may sungay ng maaga para mas tumangkad pa sila to the point na hindi na sila kasya sa profile pic nila. So, pero siya, he always stays up. Kasi ganito yun eh. Siyempre, magigising ka ng mga madaling araw, malimpungatan ka. So, magpapanta ko alebay, checking Twitter, going to Reddit, ganun. Tapos, minsan magko-comment ka, and then suddenly, this one shows up, si Okuma, is like, why are you still awake? So, parang ako, no, why are you still awake? And dahil dyan, Okuma, you are cancelled. Alright? So, next one, sino ang sunod sa ating chopping block? Here we go. Ang sunod natin sa cancelled list ay si Johnny Spike. Okay, wow. Okay. Si Johnny Spike ay isang Si Johnny Spike ay isang ex-volleyball player, Vtuber. And kita nyo naman, he is cancelled for, syempre, sino bang hindi nakakabasa sa mga banat niya sa Twitter, di ba? So, Johnny Spike is cancelled. Diba? Sa dami ng banat niya, actually, na-inspired na akong bumanat paminsan-minsan. Mga ganon. Ang dami. Tapos minsan, meron pa yan in short video format, diba? Like several seconds. So, dahil dyan, Johnny Spike, you are cancelled. And next one, actually, for second bullet point is Awit Lods. Kasi, sabi niya, kakanta daw siya, magkakaraoke stream daw siya pag naka 100 followers siya sa Twitch. At dahil naka 100 followers siya sa Twitch, legit na aawit talaga siya. So, awit loads siya. And for that, you are cancelled, Johnny Spike. So, hindi tulog pa si Johnny Spike siguro, laging puyat din. So, ngayon, third point, ito medyo mabigat to. He hasn't released an Otsupaiko mousepad despite popular demand. Diba, you know how VTubers have their own merchandise? And wala pa siya nung Otsupaiko mousepad. And ano lang naman yun it's Johnny. Tapos, diba, you know how there are bumps sa Otsupaiko mousepads? You have two volleyballs next to or recently, pwede rin niyang ilagay yung volleyballs behind doon sa apron na madalas niyang Opo, buhay, may sariling kalakal ang mga VTuber na yan. May mga yan. So, yung kanya Otsupaiko mousepad, yung may dalawang volleyball sa may harap. Yun. Yung muscle merch, actually meron na akong merchandise. Din-distribute ko siya sa Tagaytay area. Basta order lang kayo ng bulalo, yon talagang magigets yun na merchandise ko yon. So, meron pa merchandise ko rin yung, alam niyo sa Boy Scout of the Philippines, yung yung pinangtatali ng scarf ng mga Boy Scouts, yan. That's muscle merch na rin, di ba? So, okay. Ano pa yun? Last but not least, Apexionado. So, he is, paano ko ma-explain to? Mahilig sa Apex, di ba? So, dahil mahilig ka sa Apex, di ko alam kung bakit, pero apparently, that's enough of a bullet point. Johnny Sins, for all of these transgressions, you are cancelled. So, yun. Next time, gagawin ko kayang teka, ano bang magandang Anim, mas maganda kapag So, yeah, Johnny Spike, kanselado ka na rin. So, kung nasan ka man, malamang nasa, if I know better, baka nasa Kings Canyon ka ngayon. So, hello, welcome. Si Buji nandito rin. Hello, Buji. Okay, next one. Sino ba ang sunod nating ika-cancel ngayon? GTX 3060 Ti. So, it's a graphics card. So, canceled ang graphics card na to kasi unang-una, mahal. So, sa sobrang mahal niya, mapapamura ka. So, for that one, GTX 3060 Ti, you are canceled. Nasa 40k yata to, 35k pinakamura na twin fans. Tapos, nasa 40k na yung mga average na matino na brands. So, pangalawa, cancel siya dahil required siya for streaming with a live 2D avatar. So, ang live 2D avatar na yan, pag pinatakbo mo yan next to anything newer than anything released past 2017, ay talaga namang talaga namang mahihirapan yung graphics card mo. Remember when I played Elite Dangerous, I started with a live 2D avatar, pero ngayon talaga PNG gaming na lang ako pag may matinong graphics. Di daw sinali sa Exist Cancelled. Ken! Nasa obituary ka na. Patay ka na. Paano ka pa ika-cancel? Hindi ko alam. One of these days, pero one of these days isasama kita. Pero I'm not sure, mahaba pa ang pila. Tiga-4 lang ang kaya natin gawin kada cancel. Pero ko kasi nasa obituary ka na eh. So kailangan ipagdadasal ka na lang muna namin for the meantime. So next one, for wala ko sinasabing ganyan na cancelled ka. Ang alam ko, nilasama kita sa obituary. So, pero yun nga, barang araw, makakancel ka rin. Hindi ko lang alam kung kailan, pero yun. Pagdasal na lang muna natin si Ken, habang namamaya pa ang kaluluwa niya. Pagbalik niya sa mundong ito, makakancel uli siya. So, okay. So, for the third point is, just give me one, please. Just give me one video card. One 3060 Ti. That's all I ask this year. Or next year. Or next year. I hope na, magkaroon na ako nito ASAP. Actually, kaya rin ako nagtatrabaho kanina madaling araw dito. So, required siya for streaming with the live 2D avatar and ganyan siya. And of course, last but definitely not the least, a GTX 3060 Ti graphics card is forever ruined. Forever ruined for some people ang GTX 3060 Ti. Para ito yung mga, so sino ba tong some people na to? Tong some people na to, ito yung mga kasama sa sa aking PC building and benchmarking educational video na ginanap nung last Friday. So, they will never look at the 3060 Ti the same way normal people look at a graphics card. So, at dahil dyan, GTX 3060 Ti, you are canceled. Okay? So, ayun, I guess ito na yung pinakahuli ngayong week. We have four canceled people, or this doesn't count as people. So, guys, tandaan nyo, pag nahawakan nyo ang GTX 3060 Ti, na napakalaki, kung kita nyo naman sa picture, napakalaki. Wag nyo nang bitawan, di ba? Pwede nyo himas-himasin, pero yun na, don't let go, di ba? And make sure na tama ang pagkakasaksak lagi. Kapag kailangan mo na isaksak yung GTX 3060 Ti sa PCI Express port ng motherboard, make sure na tama ang pagkakakabit. I mean, pwede yung himas-himasin, pero wala namang mapapala. Talagang, kung gusto mo talagang makasagad ng frame rates, talagang dapat isaksak mo sa motherboard, you know, start benchmarking, and then it would eventually pag hinipan mo, gagalaw yung fan ng GTX 3060 Ti. Oh my god, that is so cursed. Anong inumin tapos pinagsasabi mo, Miri, ha? I'm talking about PC building. Jesus. So, ayun. So, tandaan, guys, ha, di ba? Graphics card, benchmark responsibly. Kasi kapag nasobrahan, minsan overwork, baka mamaya masira. Mahirap na, di ba? Pag nasira ang GTX 3060 Ti, mahirap palitan. Minsan hindi pa talaga pwedeng palitan. So, okay, I guess that is it for this episode of Bullgar. We sakto, little under wala naman ako masyadong announcements ngayon. I guess this one lang. Tadan! Okay, nilagay ko na sa slide yung next stream ko. So, mamayang gabi, we are gonna be playing Mech Warrior Online Solaris 7. Actually, it's Mech Warrior Mercenaries, pero yung logo nila has a Solaris 7. So, remember yung nilaro ko last stream nung Monday ng gabi. It's basically the current version of that game. And this one is multiplayer. We are gonna be playing, kasi may event ngayon na if you achieve some stuff, if you win any challenges this month, you get yung teka, actually punta tayo dito sa mas pwede ko bang hindi ko may zoom in pero check nyo na lang dun sa thumbnails. The game is free. Kung gusto nyo i-try, please try it. Wala akong kalaro dito. Pwede kayo sumama. The game is completely free to play. You can just register sa I think nasa Steam siya. Yeah, you can get this. You can get this on Steam. I will be playing later, pero I'm probably gonna be playing solo later. Exactly how late am I? Hindi mo nakita na cancel yung graphics card. Pero just a recap lang. Ang mga canceled this week ay si Noir, si Okuma, si Johnny, tsaka si GTX 3060 Ti. So, ayun nga. This will be 9 PM later. I will be talking through the entire thing. So, this is one of the few games na I can talk a bit while playing. So, I hope this will be a semi-educational sa inyo. And, ang maganda rito, yun nga, like I said, the game is completely free. Just hanapin nyo lang siya sa Steam. And malay natin, makapaglaro pa tayo nito together, di ba? Why not? Di ba? Why not? So, ayun, that's it for I think that's it for this episode. Tama. That's it for this episode. Tingnan mo, ito na yung yung slides ko from Lunes. Siningit ko lang dito talaga yung So, yun lang muna. Dahil dyan, sa na-cancellation ko, nagpaparamdam pa rin kahit patay na. Akong bahala. Don't worry, I'll decide on I'll make my content as I see fit. Don't worry, Ken. Also, Ano pa ba? If you guys have any suggestions na simulations if you have sci-fi sim games na gusto nyong itry ko, let me know sa comment section because this month is simulation month and sci-fi month. Pwede rin tayo mag-Star Wars pero hindi naman siya simulation, more like a third-person slasher siya. And yung Squadrons, I heard Squadrons was bad. So, that said, punta na tayo sa ating at magtatrabaho na uli ako pagkatapos ito. Nakalimutan ko. Nagbuhos ako ng kape. Babalikan ko yun mamaya pagkatapos ito. Beat Saber, wala akong HTC Vive and wala rin akong video card to support that thing. I don't have the pangit yung nakakabit ngayon. Same old, feeling tired. Etong sila kaka-cancel ko rin to balang araw eh. Pero meron na tayong isang entry sa next week na si Katsu. Kasi hindi tayo na-share ng Jabi. So, hahanap na lang ako ng 3 other points. Yeah. Pwede. Parang may naisip na akong pangalawang point kay Katsu. Sige. Everspace 2. Huy, Karin. So, see you next Wednesday, Katsu. Obituaries. Gagawa ko obituaries. Pero sa Thursday ko na gagawin yun. Ayokong tuloy-tuloy na puro stream-related stuff lang ginagawa. Tsaka, syempre, may work din ako. Yeah. So, I'm gonna have to look for other people. 4 lang talaga kaya kong gawin kasi, di ba, I'm trying to condense this Bullgar stream into like 1 hour lang talaga. And right now, I think we did fairly well. Saktong Tarot read sa Friday. Meron kang tarot read sa mo. To si Mikado late. Mikado late. Lagay na yan. At dahil dyan, cleaners ka ngayong araw na to. Kasama mo si Banananoid. Cleaners kayo ngayon. Cleaners. May tarot reading sa Friday. So, handa ko na naman yung obituary. Oh my goodness. Actually, nag-iisip nga ako kung dati kasi, ang Bullgar starts ng 10 a.m. Hindi pala, 8 a.m. Tapos, in-adjust ko kasi 8 a.m. tulog pa lahat. Apparently, you guys do not wake up early in the morning like me. So, sabi ko, sige, gigising ako ng 9 a.m. na lang, 9 a.m. So, 9 a.m. yung tamang balance lang. There were times na nagsistream ako ng 10 a.m. Pero rare yun. Usually pag meron akong errands ng umaga. Or madalas akong actually nagsiset ako nakapikit ngayon kasi medyo di pa mata ko. 7 a.m. usually tulog mo. So isa kang nocturnal na Vtuber. So Mikado sama isa nocturnal Vtuber. Tignan mo may pancake ka na tapos hindi ka pa nag-share ng Jabi. Ay, okay. Thank you pala, Katsuham. Maraming salamat sa 3rd bullet point for my content sa Wednesday. So, yep. Tamang-tama may PNG na ako ni Katsu. Pwede yan. Pasok ng 8 a.m. Pero, guys, di ba? Nakalimutan ko yung sasabihin ko. Yeah. Tapos na yung music. So, malapit ko na. Alright, that's the music. I'll see you on later at 9 p.m. I guess, unless this Streamlabs crash. Yeah, unless Streamlabs crashes, see you at 9 p.m. later. Oh, and let me know if nag-register na kayo ha. Let me know if nag-register kayo sa game na to. Gusto kong kalaro kayo dito sa laro na to. Bye-bye guys. Bye-bye.